How's everyone doing? Welcome to the final episode of After the After Hours with your boy TraderPrad. The final day of this week. Is tomorrow going to be a free fall Friday? Now get ready for tomorrow. Powell going on the microphone. Powell going on the microphone again. Get ready for tomorrow. So I do have a watch list ready, but if you guys are ready, hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you guys for all the support. This is your boy TraderPrad. TraderPrad. But if you guys are ready for this show to get started, why don't we dive into the full screen and hit that like and subscribe. Stop unplugging stuff? What do you mean, Dieter? What do you mean stop unplugging stuff? What am I unplugging? Huh? What are you talking about, Willis? What you doing, chat? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to another episode. We are back. That's right. TraderPrad stream. It is Tuesday. I was hearing sounds. How? My mic was muted. You should not be hearing sounds when the mic was muted. That's crazy. Dieter probably dreaming over there, thinking about hearing me and whatnot. Maybe computer sounds. Okay, that probably makes sense. Anyways, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you're hearing those probably, huh? It's this keyboard. This keyboard is wireless, but sometimes I use it wired mode, and probably that's what you're hearing. Anyways, doesn't matter. How's everyone doing? We're here. We're live. We're talking about the market, as we always do. We are looking at the stocks that are going to be moving around tomorrow based off of earnings, looking at stocks that are moving today off of earnings, off of regular catalyst that the stocks had themselves. How are the markets moving overall? I actually want to start off talking about how are the markets doing overall. I mean, today was a little bit of a strange day, right? The market looked a little weak for QQQ to start off. It looked like we're going to get sold off, and then we bounce right back up. The SPY looking a lot stronger than the QQQ, but hats off. I mean, hats absolutely off, and salute to the small cap sector. IWM, the rotation is real, baby. The rotation is real. You're in the roti. You know what I'm talking about? Not the roti that the Indians eat, but you're in the roti. You're in the blunt rotation right now, IWM, and you get to puff on that joint, that blunt as long as you want, because you get all the smoke at the moment. The rotation is all into IWM. IWM is hogging this blunt. Well, I guess I shouldn't say hogging the blunt, because QQQ and SPY have been hogging this blunt for quite some time now, but IWM now coming in, hogging the blunt for a little while, taking all the moves to the upside, and the QQQ and SPY just kind of chilling out, which looked a little weak to start off the day. But SPY, shout out to SPY. I'm thinking SPY honestly helped QQQ stay green, otherwise it could have easily just ended red on QQQ today too. Why did I say two? It would have been the only one that would have ended red, whereas SPY, IWM, and Dow Jones all were green. All right. Before we head into all extra things on the market and what our watch list looks like, I want to say hello to our wonderful chat members. If you're watching me on Twitch, aka Twitter, Twitch, aka Twitter, aka X. confused myself over here, make sure you type in the chat. I see a lot of people watching on Twitter, or also known as x.com. I see a lot of people watching it, but no one ever types in the chat. So if you're not a view bot that I'm not paying for, then please type in the chat. I would like to see who's watching me and get to know my community over here too. Because on YouTube side, we have people commenting with me, talking with me all the time. We got Dieter, TH, MB3, Ani. Ani actually showed up to the stream. That's surprising. Shout out to Ani. What's up, Ani? How you doing? Like I said, boomer, can't even get words right. Okay, Ani. You look more boomer and older than I remember. You know what though? Actually, I kind of noticed that myself today. I saw it in the mirror on the way to work before heading off, before leaving home. I looked in the mirror and I saw like more gray hair on my head than normal.
AUNY Butterfly donated $2 through Super Chat. You look more boomer and older than I remember.
I saw more gray hair than ever. I don't remember having this many gray hair, and I was a little upset. And now you coming in hitting me with this $2 super chat just made me remember that again. So thank you for always being there, being helpful in boosting my ego and not going the other way ever. Ani, you're the best. Who the fuck let her in the stream, dude? Who the fuck let this girl in the stream? Kick her out of here. All right, fellas. Let's get to the stream. Let's get talking about what's all important for tomorrow. Here on the screen, as you can see right now, is the earnings board for tomorrow. Today after hours, we do have a couple stocks reporting. We could take a look at Interactive Brokers. For that, we're going to use our trusty tool, Benzinga. Check out the link below in the description if you want to use Benzinga. But besides that, no other real big names reporting tomorrow in the after hours. But tomorrow pre-market, we got a couple of names that we want to keep our eye open for. ASML, a semiconductor stock up there in the $1,000 area. J&J, a healthcare sector. I guess healthcare sector is enough to say about J&J. Maybe they even come under like just normal retail. Because they sell like other stuff too, but you guys know what Johnson & Johnson does at the end of the day. So we got a couple names over here. We're gonna take a look at the banks again that reported today pre-market, that reported on Monday, and the ones that reported on Friday for some possible opportunities over there setting up going into tomorrow. And then Netflix, we have Thursday after hours. So that'll be very interesting, very exciting earnings report projected from Netflix. I'm projecting an all-time high break, so we'll see if it sets up that way. Look at that, Dieter and Ani flirting again after they haven't been talking to each other for so long. You guys are so cute. Sorry, should I say Dieter and Clowny? I forgot. All right, ASML, Johnson & Johnson, bunch of banks, and so on. So let me just bring in the watch list to show you what it looks like. Bang, like I mentioned, ASML, J&J, Bank of America, couple other banks over here, DJT, Rivian, Lucid, Palantir, JOBY, which is making another run up to the north side, Carvana with a sprinkle of other stocks in there, Bitcoin sector rallying higher and higher. That's taking Mara to the north side one more time today. So watching Mara, watching IBIT, watching Coinbase, the large cap sectors along with the small cap ETF IWM, which is on a rally, absolute rally to the upside. So that is our watch list for tomorrow, but mainly we are interested for the stocks that report earnings because they set up for some good moves, and moves that have a catalyst, some juice, some actual reason to have a move behind them, starting with names such as ASML and so on. ASML, however, is a $1,000 stock. That means the spread is going to be a little ugly for most of the traders out there who are looking to indulge themselves or looking to execute on this stock. So it'll be a little... It's not like Nvidia, right? It's not Nvidia when it comes to $1,000 stock trading 100 million shares. It's $1,000 stock trading 1 million shares. So it's a completely different basket of trade if you're trying to compare it to Nvidia in its $1,000 days. But I'm expecting ASML to join the basket along with all the other stocks that recently announced that 10-to-1 stock split, such as Nvidia, AVGO, can't remember. You can bring in Costco. No, was Costco one of them that recently did it? I think so, right? Costco? Maybe not Costco, but it was not Costco. CMG, Chicago Chipotle Mexican Grill. You can even bring in that bad boy from Google and no, not Apple, Tesla, and so on. So joining that basket of stocks that have been having stock splits and so on. So I'm guessing that ASML is going to join that basket because two of the major, not even two, three, no, two of the major semiconductor stocks have stock splits so far, and they were both $1,000 position. Let's see if this third one's going to join that basket. If it does come out with that catalyst, we could see the stock going higher. If it also has that good earnings catalyst behind it, right? Good earnings catalyst. They bring in the stock split news, and we start seeing ASML going to the high side. Chipotle stock's not plummeting? Question mark. I mean, dude, people love Chipotle. People love Chipotle. Chipotle used to be like a $3,000, $4,000 stock. They did a 50-to-1 stock split. 50-to-1. So if you just multiply 57 times 50, whatever that is, that's what the stock was previously trading at. Right? $2.8, $3,000 or so. Previously, the highest it was, what, 68 times 50? $3,400 was about the price of the stock at its height. It was a pretty expensive stock. No one wanted to trade it. But now it's coming back to a normal price after the stock split, and people are looking to see how they want to position with it. Is it going to go lower? Is it going to go higher? And all those questions. I myself am looking to see how this 55 area plays out. If Chipotle gets under 55, 56, I think there's some pocket to the downside over here that could open up for us to play with for the short side. But this is not a stock on the watch list for now. So going back to ASML, very important to see obviously how the report plays out. If the trend for the semiconductor stock is in line with other semiconductor stocks, then the answer should be most likely to the upside. I'm actually going to bring in a tool that I love using for earnings reports, which is Options AI. Go check out Options AI. They're actually a brokerage themselves, right? They're actually a brokerage themselves, only for Americans, not for Canadians, sadly. They have amazing tools built in for options traders. Usually these tools are not there on most brokerages, because most brokerages just give you the platform as it is, and they just leave you to the dogs to figure it out, right? But over here, there are neat tools built in on their platform that you can use at your disposal. The tool that I like using for earnings are the previous earnings moves numbers. So you can see how here, previous earnings report, stock dropped about 7%. The one before that went up about 8%, and the one before that dropped about 4% or so. We're expecting a 6% move to the upside or to the downside, which implies a move to the price of 1,132 or a move to the price of 1,000 to the downside, at which point you could possibly look for a long right there into those lows. Let's see if the stock reports well, if it flushes, does it have a stock split? So a bunch of reasons to keep ASML on the watch tomorrow without a doubt. Pull out my little lip pillow. All right. Kenny from the A, I need my 150 Nvidia call to hit Prad. I'm guessing you're the dude from Twitch that I met earlier. What's up, Kenny? Kenny from the A. I mean, the problem here for Nvidia right now, I shouldn't say problem, but the problem is we got under 127. So if we're under 127, the chances of Nvidia going to 150 are a little bit lower than they were before. Not that it can't, but the chances are lower. 150 is also way higher than the all-time high that we're at. It's almost $10 away from the all-time high. It's a little far out, right? So expecting 150 to happen by the end of the month is ridiculous. I don't think it will happen by the end of the month. There's no big major news catalyst that I can see coming in play for Nvidia before at the end of the month. And the reason why I'm saying end of the month is because we have FOMC at the end of the month. On FOMC, if we have a surprise rate cut, or even talk about rate cuts setting up, that could possibly take the market higher and take Nvidia along with it. There are a couple scenarios where Nvidia could go back above 127 and start making a move towards the all-time high, and that would require ASML to come out with a monster report, right? If ASML comes out with a monster report way above expectations and they announce the stock split on top of that, Nvidia could use that juice, that little catalyst from there, and catapult itself back above 127, start using 127 as a support again, and start making the move towards 140. But I can't see Nvidia making a move to 140 before the market keeps going higher and higher. But at the story for the market, we're not really seeing that. If you see how weak QQQ was today off the open, I tried to get short on a couple places today, and it would break, but it would just pop right back up. So market looked clearly weak, but it also looks strong enough later on in the day. We supported basically yesterday's low. If you look at the S&P 500, it kind of gives you a different picture. S&P 500 way stronger than the QQQ. S&P 500 actually bouncing from yesterday's VWAP. You can see how this orange line here is yesterday's VWAP. We doubled bottomed into yesterday's VWAP and we went higher, whereas at the same time over here, QQQ, which is a tech basket, which is what Nvidia needs to go higher, starts to be weaker.
Donated $10 through Super
Ooh,
Chat.
$10. Yo, Pradio, is that thumbnail the after picture for when you stop being a little?
Asterisk.
You damn right, baby. You damn right. Let's celebrate the first super on a live stream. Hey, thank you, Angry Buddha. You're a clown. Yeah, that's my after picture. Right now you're seeing the before, and the after obviously will always be glorious. Always be crazy. You're learning from Ani, eh? Ani teaching you things over here that you shouldn't be learning. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. Hold up, chat. We live in that tap water
Angry
lifestyle,
Buddha
baby.
donated $10 through Super Chat. Hey Pradio, is that thumbnail the after picture for when
We
you
live
stop
in that
being a
tap
little
water
bit
lifestyle, baby.
Asterisk.
Dasani, nah, this is the tap. Fiji, nah, son, this is tap G. Top G. Top G. Bro, why is my... My headphones keeps blinking red for some reason, almost like it doesn't want to charge with that cable, so I just have to switch cables, I guess. Alright, I'll just switch cables, whatever. Still unplugging stuff, shut up, bro. Charging my phone and my headphones. I can't even do that? What the? Alright. So where were we? We were talking about Nvidia because buddy Kenny needed some advice. So yeah, I mean, market QQQ looks weak, S&P 500 looks strong. The rotation at the moment is clearly into the small cap sector. Look at IWM, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I actually had a long on IWM today. It was a nice little long. Oop, I don't need 55 minutes. I need 5 minutes. So I had a long right there into VWAP, and then I got out somewhere right around here. Did not expect that move to come into play. That's a ridiculous move. But actually, let's see if that would have been a possibility for me. Yeah, see, if I was doing a measured move, then a measured move target was way up here instead of me getting out somewhere in this area. I kind of just took my profits and ran. But with the measured move and even using some of the other indicators or tools at my disposal, you can see how on the 5-minute chart 21 EMA later on started to hold, and we started to break out higher and higher on IWM monster trade. I'm happy that I had a long on it. I'm glad that I took advantage of it, but this move is getting a little overextended, right? That's crazy. We were just at 200 on IWM. We were struggling to get above 211 area, struggling to get above 211 and just trading in the zone, and now we're making that run to all-time high. We could easily go a lot higher, maybe 235, 240 before the overextended terminology can actually start to be thrown around. You also can't be trading ETFs the way you think you should be. You would be trading Tesla, right? Tesla overextended. You're looking for that big down move like that. It doesn't really work like that on ETFs. But I'm going to be patiently waiting to see when that sell-off event kicks in for IWM. This move is monstrous. I'm still looking for longs on the dips, and I'm looking for a short on the highs whenever the highs come into play. As for Nvidia, what does this mean? Not good news at the moment. I think Nvidia is... What was that? Is that my niece playing with their toys outside my door? Nvidia at the moment looks like it's on its descent to the downside back into 117 or so. So you might want to be a little careful if you have multiple lots on your options, right? If you have multiple contracts, maybe you want to take profits on some contracts and think about what you want to do with the rest. Kenny from the A. I hope ASML helps you out tomorrow. I hope ASML rips to the upside. Absolutely rips to the upside. Okay, I think that's my dog actually playing with this little squeaky toy. J&J, Johnson & Johnson, one of the more beloved boomer names out there in the market. On a pretty good descent ever since, I guess, it had that spin-off. What was the spin-off? Kenvue, KVUE, Kenvue. But still, it's a boomer name, right? The ATR is $1.99, not bad. $2 ATR with 6.5 million shares traded on a 30-day average. Possibly could get like a 10-12 million share day tomorrow with the $4 ATR. But we have to just wait for the earnings report, right? That's the number one thing. Wow, Johnson & Johnson actually hasn't missed a report since 2011. Hasn't had a red earnings report since 2011. Monster company, monster. So let's see if that trend can continue, and will that allow the stock to keep holding this support in this base and propel it back to the north side, back into the 160 zones. J&J. Bank of America, earnings move helping it out pretty well today, breaking out of that nice little triple top, quadruple top into that 42 area. Beautiful breakout of 42, giving you an opportunity to ride into, well, I guess 42 already broke yesterday technically, but yesterday's high basically came into support today. So let's go watch that right there, right off the open. Stock dipped, yesterday's high held and just ripped to the north side. We're looking for dips. This is day one of earnings. So looking for dips to get held and opportunities to get long on those dips. I don't want to see today's low coming into play, which is yesterday's high. So I don't want to see that level coming into play. Somewhere between this anchored VWAP, which is today, and yesterday's anchored VWAP, in this pocket of zone, I would like for the stock to dip into and find buying right away off the open. At that point, it assures me that buyers are still here in these areas where the stock clearly has bounced off of on today, on day one. So on day two, if the buyers are still here in this pocket, then I'm looking for a move past today's high at that point. But I'm mainly looking to buy dips. This is not a Nvidia. This is not a Tesla, right? You want to be patient, not really look for a momentum type trade. Although today gave you a good momentum type of a trade right off the open, I'm looking for like a swing type of entry that could propel the stock on a dip buy into today through today's high for a more upside run up into $50 or so type of idea. So I want to see dips, and I want to see dips get held. At the moment, I am putting 43 to 44 as my support zones for BAC. As for resistance, the fact that I'm looking from 44 to 43, resistance 44, 50 doesn't really sound that great. But technically, you know, you have that yesterday's high, which would be today's high, right? Yesterday's high, technical level, I'm expecting that to just blow right past if we hold this area. If we don't hold this area, then pops into today's high, which would be tomorrow, yesterday's high, looking to get short on the pops over there on Bank of America. Morgan Stanley had another rip today. I think JP Morgan also had a rip to the north side. Morgan Stanley getting ready to get back above this 110 area. So possible opportunity here. This was day 2 today. So day 3 on a bank. It's no, was day 1 today? Wait. Yeah, it was day 1. Yeah, because they report today pre-market. That's right. So day 1 today, day 2 tomorrow for Morgan Stanley. It kind of the same idea. I want to see this area holding on Morgan Stanley right into where we closed today, and where the low of the dip right here was right into 106. So you can see how that dip, and we came right back into that dip and closed into that area. So don't want to see the stock getting below 106. If we do get below 106, I'm not really that interested looking for a long. If we're holding 106 or even above 106, I think there is a possible move into 110 or even a breakout above 110, which I believe is the all-time high. Let's go confirm. It is. So a move into all-time high and a breakout above all-time high if we hold 106. If we don't hold 106, I'm not that interested in that long thesis for Morgan Stanley. A bank that is not going higher at the moment, Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab breaking to the downside, getting under $70 here, and that was a previous level. So you can see how this double bottom, triple bottom, I guess not really triple bottom, double bottom breaking and starting to make a descent. Charles Schwab possibly, if you're interested, look to short the pops. Goldman Sachs breaking all-time highs after the earnings day. Today was day 2 or day 3. I can't really remember. Day 1, day 2. So today was day 2. Tomorrow we're looking for a possible day 3 situation, but I'm not that keen on trading Goldman Sachs compared to looking to trade JP Morgan or Morgan Stanley, because these stocks are in a better setup almost, right? And they have more volume, they are in a cheaper price, so that means I can take more size if I want to than I can on Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs is going to be a little bit more spready. It's a $500 stock. The volume is not as much as JP Morgan, if I remember correctly. JP Morgan 30-day average 9 million, Goldman Sachs 30-day average 2 million, right? Morgan Stanley 30-day average 6 million, and we just saw that 30-day average for Goldman Sachs was 2 million. So that's the idea over there for JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley. I'm more keen to trade BAC, MS, and JP Morgan over GS and Charles Schwab tomorrow. JP Morgan, the levels I'm watching are the previous all-time high, somewhere right into this 210 area. coming in and showing support. So if we dip into 210, 29, 208, which was actually today's low, I want to see these levels continue to hold and show us some opportunities to buy the dips on JP Morgan, which today made a new all-time high along with Goldman Sachs. Let's see if Morgan Stanley can follow the trend, give us a dip into 107 and rally back to 110 or higher. Ugly chart ugly move downside to come. Which one? Which stock are you talking about, TH? Well, you guys are talking about DPST and LabU exploding too. DPST, where am I typing, bro? DPST. Wow. What the hell is this? Regional banks bull. Okay. But this is like KKR. Right? This is like KKR. Regional banks 3 times leverage ETF. KRE? Oh, was that it? Did I say KKR? I said KKR. Yeah, this is like KRE. Sorry. Thank you, Dieter. Gotcha. And yeah, I know what LabU is. It's a biotech stock, right? You guys remember Tony? You guys remember Tony? Tony the Tiger? Tony Pepperoni? This was his stock of choice. This was his poison. He loved trading LabU. Wonder where that kid is these days. That kid was special. And I mean it in that way. That kid was special. All right. Yeah, it looks like LabU's making a nice move up here. We were just talking about JP Morgan and all the banks. Just gonna repeat it one more time. Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, and JP Morgan. The 3 banks of my choice for tomorrow. I'm actually going to color them real quick on a different scheme. And then we're gonna quickly go check what IBKR did today after hours. IBKR into all-time highs? Jeez, okay. Maybe it did something interesting. Tons of volume coming in. Earnings report looks pretty flat. You better have moved in the... Nope, it did nothing. So I'm not even going to buy. I'm actually going to close Benzinga. But do go check out Benzinga. Use my code below in the description. Or check out my Linktree page, which actually has all my links. It has the links to my affiliate sponsors, Trade Ideas, Trader Sync. Use code PRAD15 at the checkout, and Benzinga. You can also feel free to check out the links at the top over here, which are all my social media links, especially the Discord, because we love our Discord channel. Go join our Discord. If you're not joining it, you're missing out. Don't miss out. GME next up on the watch list. GME back on the board here. Didn't really know that GME kind of was creating a nice little base because I haven't been tracking it, honestly, right? But ever since GME finished their stock offering, they just created a base around here. What DJT did, exactly what DJT did, right? DJT went up, did a stock offering, sold off, eventually found a base, went higher, came back lower, found a base in the same area. We got that the squeeze yesterday, and now we're getting another share offering yesterday, and then all of a sudden the stock is finding a base right into yesterday's after hours, right? Yesterday's after hour low came in to hold on DJT. So there you go, man. DJT showing you some opportunities, and GME looking to join the game one more time. So power to the players. Let's see where the players move GameStop to. It's on a nice little trend upside at the moment. It's a little far from my level of interest, so I'm basically watching for how today's low or yesterday's high plays out on any sort of dips, any sort of moves. I saw a couple people on Twitter talking about how they lost money on GME or how they made money on GME, so that put the stock on my watch list. Besides that, I don't really have any defined setups, any defined plays on it that I am excited about, unless it pulls back into this $22 pocket. But on the watch list, let's see how this bad boy sets up going forward. DJT 36 area, we were talking about this just a second ago. This after hour low that we created yesterday actually managed to hold all day today. So if we do get under 35.50, I'm gonna say the 36 area, DJT opens some room back to the downside of previous supports. But if we continue holding here, I think DJT has a little bit of a room back through 40 to the upside, so you might want to watch for that opportunity. Blind Jedi in the house. What's up, people? Say hi to Blind Jedi. He is the #1 moderator and the most helpful. Angry Buddha's up there on the scale of the most helpful, along with Blind Jedi, the most helpful human on our Discord server. So come join our Discord, learn from amazing traders like Blind Jedi and Angry Buddha and others in the chat. Even Dieter be having some crazy call outs these days, ladies and gentlemen. Join the Discord, don't miss out. Ooh-wee. Time for some water. Yeah, I had a fat dab after I came home. Still breathless after that one. Oof. Alright. Rivian. Rivian is special. I'm happy that it's holding above 17. It tried to battle for the 18 area today. It got above 18 a little bit. It looked a little weak right off the open. Market was weak right off the open too, but you know, good move over here on Rivian back into the north side. As long as 17 keeps holding, there are some trade opportunities over here, especially for some swing traders who want to possibly go long. So watch how 17 behaves every single day if you're watching Rivian. If you're able to get long into 17 with the stop maybe at 16.50, that might not be a bad idea. Last month's high on Rivian was actually $16.35, so you're kind of playing this 17 against 16 range, right? And if 16 breaks, the stock easily goes back into $14 in my opinion, right back over here. But if 16 doesn't break, then you have a chance to risk $1 for a move up to 20, for a move up to 25, or even much higher than that in the investment scale. However you want to hold the position. Keep in mind that all of this is not financial advice, but that's the kind of idea that I'm looking for. So as a day trader, if I continue to see buyers coming in, stepping in, holding 17, I want to get long there. So looking to see 17 hold, and then waiting to see if the stock has a burst back through the recent high of $18, $19 into $20 for Rivian. LCID is kind of special too. We had a nice move right back into $4 today, but rejected $4. So watching how LCID sets up for the next few days, but right now just on the burner. Palantir looked very weak right off the open, but a surprise bump right back to the north side. So Palantir, it's got a seller here right into $29.50 into $30, but it's got a big buyer here into 27. So if Palantir gets under 27 on any day, that could set up for some good short opportunity for us to ride Palantir back down. But as long as Palantir continues to hold 27 over here, I think you're looking to keep looking long above 27. Dips into 27, look long for that into a move into 30, and then maybe a breakout above 30 for us to get really excited about Palantir. Joby with the move right back into this high of $7.59 and had a little bit of a flush from there. Still looking very, very strong. I mean, this is crazy. I still believe that the stock doesn't break this trend until we get below $6. So we're quite a bit of away from $6 for the stock at the moment, but it just looks like it wants to keep going crazy. Be careful if you're on Joby. SILO, one of the small cap stocks that has been going wild today. It looks like this stock could possibly squeeze up higher. This depends what the stock does in pre-market. If it does squeeze higher, I'm going to be interested, because this could go to $5, $10, $15 and be a wild squeeze halt name tomorrow if it sets up for that type of opportunity. So watching SILO. Carvana still continue to go higher, Carvana. Monster move over here. I mean, this is crazy if you ask me, but their earnings report's very soon. Let's see if that earnings report allows Carvana to continue to go higher. I was just going to check if Carvana was at an all-time high. It's not. I don't even need to check. I know its all-time high was like $400 or something. So yeah, Carvana quite a bit of a way away from all-time high, but making a little bit of a rally right now. Dieter saying upstarts on a rally. That's not a bad rally at all. I do like it. Looks like a lot of stocks are catching up. Affirm. A lot of these stocks are moving back up. Affirm actually moved back into $30 and gave you that long again into 30. Every time the stock goes down over here, it just gets bought up. Shout out to Affirm. This could be another swing trade idea that people could watch. I'm actually going to message one of my friends, couple of these idea. Affirm into 30. Stop under 28. Rivian into 17. Stop under 16. Are two of the trade ideas that I'm gonna call out for one of my friends who I owe trades to. That's our deal. I give this person trades and they do something for me that I don't want to say. All right. Unity 15 bottom. That looks good. That's all-time low too, right? Yeah. I mean, that is an investable position. Unity has been catching a lot of traction in the gaming world too. Am I thinking of Unity or Unreal Engine? No, I'm thinking about Unreal Engine. Who owns Unreal Engine? Epic Games? Yeah, Epic Games owns Unreal Engine. Yo, did you guys know what Samsung makes? Samsung makes some, like, everything in the world. Everything in the world. Like, they make submarines? Like, what? They make submarines? And did you know they made the Petronas Towers? Wait. That's not the developer. Or is the developer who actually hired and then the builder is the builder? Right? See? Like, not only are you guys making TVs and fridges and computers and phones, you guys make fighter jets, submarines, freight ships and buildings. Yo, Samsung's like a whole next level company, bro. Samsung's crazy. Samsung construction and trade. Is Samsung just like one of those Korean government owned company and they just like run over any other company and they just buy them out and just run a monopoly? Like, how is this company not anti-monopolized? Or does Korea not have any of those rules behind them? Like, they built the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. They built that. Samsung's crazy, dude. Is this just the CNT, the construction and trading corporation? Their ticker is KRK or KRW, or no, it's Korean won, but their ticker is KRX. So they are separated. That's insane, though. I learned a lot about Samsung today. But Unity looks pretty good. I do like this Unity also. That's the all-time low, man. All-time low. That's a pretty good trade. I'm going to call this out too. What is the all-time low? 15? I'm actually gonna like buy some leaps on Unity. But you could also end up in a spot where Course Air is. CRSR. I mean, Course Air is also not in a bad spot right now. At earnings reports in 16 days. I like it. What's that all-time low, baby? 980? That's not the all-time low. All right. Guys, we're gonna get rich this earnings season. We're gonna get rich this earnings season. You guys talking about Disney in the chat. What's going on with Disney? Disney back under 100? Why? I remember Disney was so overhyped over here, back above 100. I haven't tracked it in quite some time now. But back below 100 goes Disney, not looking good, breaking supports and moving, closing the gap. But after closing the gap, moving lower, looks like some support into 95 coming into play. Disney might want to get back above 100, and if it does, there could be some longs over here for us to look for. It is a bear flag at the moment. But as all compression patterns could resolve either higher or lower, really depends on where the buyers are, where the sellers are, who's more powerful, who has more size to bully the other person. So it's very dependent on where this compression pattern breaks out to or breaks down to. So you could get a move above 100 on Disney or a move below 96 to the downside. So possible trade opportunities over there. But without a catalyst on Disney, I don't really care to trade Disney, right? It moves ugly without a catalyst, so I'm not that interested. But 100 breakout is setting up for a possible move back into this little pocket of zone after successfully closing the gap, right? Good reports, good earnings, fighting the Nelson Peltz, whatever, winning the battle, and then Nelson Peltz dumping his position probably caused this. I'm guessing. Maybe some other use catalysts that I missed out on Disney caused this. But finally closing the gap, I'm expecting the stock to get back above 100 if that news from before is good enough. So we'll see what happens for DIS. As for the other large cap stocks, Apple, Amazon, Google, I mean, you saw the nature of the market today, right? QQQ, very, very weak. It's barely even positive on the day. QQQ up 0.04%, S&P 500 up 0.59%, which was actually a lot more stronger than the QQQ, and IWM the strongest of the bunch, strongest of them all. So looking to go out there and look for longs on the large cap stocks such as the Magnificent Seven, Apples, and so on, kind of feels almost wrong at the moment until the market proves itself that it is actually bullish. We are going another 25% rally to the north side before we pull back 15-20% down. And if that's the case, then prove it to me. Do it. Keep running higher, and then I'm gonna be interested to start looking for longs on these stocks again. But at the moment, they are guilty till proven innocent, which is I'm looking short, right? I'm looking short. The tech sector looks weak. A lot of these stocks are extended to the upside. Some of these stocks have moved like they are small cap positions. So calm down. Bring your jets back down. Tesla seems to be against my theory over here of moving back down. I mean, look at how strong Tesla seems to be, up 1.5% today, getting bought back up. It wants to hang out in this 250 to 270 zone. It doesn't want to hang out in the below 250 area. So Tesla being strong, Nvidia being a little weak today. But if Nvidia gets back above 127, that's a strong market. right? That's gonna keep QQQ a little bit stronger. That's gonna possibly take a bunch of other semiconductor stocks along with it back higher. If ASML reports well, that's gonna give more sympathy to some of these semiconductor stocks and help some of the QQQ sector and keep it up afloat. Maybe we'll see what happens, right? ASML is gonna really dictate what happens tomorrow. Intel, what have you been doing after your recent news? I guess you're compressing right now, creating a nice little bull flag, which is perfect. Once the flag breaks out or breaks down, you got to trade over there. You got a nice trade opportunity. I'm surprised they've been doing so bad. Are you talking about Corsair or Unity? I'm guessing you're talking about Corsair there, Angry Buddha. Yeah, it's pretty surprising. I mean, it's a peripheral company, right? It's a peripheral company. How many people really like the office systems often are Lenovo, right? If you're at an office, more often the keyboards and mouse or mice I should use are more often Lenovo, cheap Lenovo products, right? They're not like the fancy branded mechanical keyboards. They're not giving you that in an office. Now, if you go and buy your own keyboard, there's a chance that you're buying on full cam. I am. There's a chance that you're buying the Corsair keyboard, right? Or you start growing up a little bit on your keyboard enthusiasm and you upgrade to a wireless mechanical hot swap gasket foam board, 3 computers at once connectable, wired, wireless, 2.4 Bluetooth capability, double kickstand, 1 layer or 2 layer, right? You upgrade yourself from a kiddie keyboard to a you know, enthusiasm keyboard. I'm probably not the wrong word over there. And then from here you go to a even better keyboard, right? You go from here to one of those real keyboards like hold up. Like, I want this guy to make me a keyboard. This guy's keyboards sound amazing, look amazing. I mean, these are like real Mamma Mia keyboards, okay? These are Mamma Mia keyboards. Link in the description, motherfuckers. I should make an ad out of that, eh? They should hire me for an ad on that. What am I looking here? Watch these keyboards, guys.
Hello, I'm Teha, and
bro, where are the builds? So if you guys know who MKBHD is, he made MKBHD a custom keyboard. So he manually does all of it, the PCB, puts everything together, lubes the keycaps so they even sound cleaner and sound smooth, lubes the keycaps and everything. This is just extra fancy stuff over here, but this is him, you know, talking about other keyboards and stuff. Here's the type test. Oh my god, I'm a nut, dude. I just nutted. I'm sorry, chat. I need to clean up real quick. Hold up. Where? Meetups? Do I have the making series? Yes. The making series. You go to the making series and this is the one. Oh, this is where I found this guy. He made one of the best Fortnite gamer back in the day when he first came out, Tfue. He made him a keyboard. You see how he He manually solders everything, every key in the right spot, puts all the, you know, your desired switch. Mine's a red switch. Gamer, linear red switches. Then he puts the keycaps that you want, builds the keyboard for you, commission based, and then
Tifu's multi-thousand 1,726 grams. This is the typing test of Tifu's multi-$1,000 keyboard.
oh, I want to do a type test now. I haven't done type tests in so long. My keys aren't really good for type racer. If I have a brown keycaps, oh, I'd kill it. But this is excuses. Okay, let's. I'm gonna probably get like a 60 here because I haven't done this in a while. Pretty bad. If I'm warmed up and I have my desired go-to typing keycaps, which are brown keycaps, I can clock in 105, 110. But I got red keycaps, made a lot of mistakes, a lot of errors. I still clocked in 75, chat. Rank 1, baby. Still clocking 75. Fight me. No practice, no warm-up. Bang, just going at it. You're such an ADHD brained nerd, dweeboid. Still won't help you from fat fingering your trades. I don't really fat finger trades, surprisingly enough. I don't make as many fat finger errors because, you know, I got that gaming keyboard capabilities, man. My hands are just so good with the keyboard. I make this joke that I came out of the womb with the keyboard and the mouse, right? I came out of the womb with the keyboard and the mouse because I'm just so smooth with it, right? I just flow on the keyboard. My hand just flows on the keyboard, and I'm only saying this because I've seen people my age group struggle with the keyboard, absolutely struggle with the keyboard. So I've seen the whole range of people's skills with the keyboard, and I can say that mine just flows. So I don't really make as many keystrokes errors. What I do make are logical errors. Logical errors that caused my bleeding a lot. That causes my bleeding a lot. That happens quite a bit. All right. Pretty much we talked about all the stocks we wanted to, except for one specific group of stocks. That's going to be cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, the Bitcoin sector. Man, my God, Angry Buddha, you better have reallocated some of your Tesla profits into Bitcoin. I don't want to hear that you missed the boat, man. Look at this re-entry through 60K, getting past through previous resistances, now getting back above 65K. Bitcoin looking like it's launching back and getting ready for maybe this is the final break of 70K if we get it, right? So let's see what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin moving up always is good for Coinbase, for Mara, and obviously if Bitcoin goes up, that means IBIT goes up. It's just the nature of the stock. The stock is a Bitcoin ETF. It tracks Bitcoin. Anytime Bitcoin goes up or goes down, IBIT goes up or goes down along with it. Kind of like GBTC or BITO, all of which are basically Bitcoin ETFs. So if you want to trade Bitcoin without actually trading Bitcoin directly on cryptocurrency markets, you can do so by looking at IBIT, GBTC, BITO, Coinbase, and Mara also. So watching those stocks. MSTR, not a bad call. MSTR is a good idea too. They're having stock split. They're having a stock split soon. So not a bad idea over there. Good trade. Nah, did it perfectly, fully out of TSLT yesterday's highs and pushed it into MSTR. Buddha on fire. This girl is on fire. Let's go, Buddha. My Mara is going nutty as well. Yeah, Mara was a monster long today. I had that long, and looks like Mara is off to the races right now. Miners. Not trying to strike a chord, probably a miner. No. Miners. Crypto miners, okay? Crypto miners moving back up over here. Riot lagging a little bit. Riot always lags compared to MARA. A little bit lagging because Mara is in this area, whereas Riot is in this area, right? So Riot still has that potential breakout. In case you missed out the breakout on Mara, you can wait to see how Riot sets up. But if Mara pulls back, Bitcoin pulls back, Riot's gonna pull back way harder than both of them. So you might want to be careful when you're looking at this one. Mara is the go-to favorite of the market, and it has been like that for quite some time. But sympathy trade, possible catching up if cryptocurrencies keep going higher. Riot setting up for a future breakout, something like how Mara did. But Mara was way cleaner, right? Way cleaner, a little bit more tighter compression compared to what Riot's compression is. And Mara actually compressed into that level, whereas Riot is bursting into the level, and then the breakout is a little bit more harder for that stock, whereas Mara kind of walked into that level and then broke out. Riot is actually bursting into that level. A breakout above that level is very yeah, right? Yeah. But cryptocurrencies moving higher. Market SPY looking good. IWM ridiculously strong. DIA, the Dow Jones, closing at another all-time high. QQQ green, but struggling a little bit. Let's see if the other markets can carry the market higher for the QQQ side. We got a good amount of economic events coming out tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday were the most packed schedule for economic events. So we have a bunch of economic events coming out tomorrow, starting at 8:30. Building permits, mortgage numbers, housing numbers, and so on. 9:15 industrial production. 10:30 crude oil. Every Wednesday 10:30 you get the crude numbers, so you might want to watch that if you're trading XOM, CBX, or even crude futures CL. If you're watching CL, you might want to watch that. We have a Fed member talking. Doesn't look like there's a lot of major events tomorrow. I mean, building permits could possibly move the market a little bit. Crude oil not gonna move the market too much unless there's a big surprise on the crude production numbers. What was the thing? Oh, that's the one. 20-year bond auction. That's the one that I saw on Sunday that made my ears perk up a little bit. It was the 1 o'clock event. That's the 20-year bond auction. Very important. The higher the time period, the 10, 20, 30-year bond auctions usually moves the market in one direction or the other at 1 o'clock. So be careful around this time. If you're in a trade, there's a chance that the stock could easily pull against you, or the market could easily pull against you. And if you don't have a stop, you'll get burnt on it. So 1 o'clock, pretty important time. There is possibilities around 8:30, around 10:30 that the market could do something. So watch out for that. We have IPOs to find out about. Actually, no, we don't. Please tell me we do. No, we don't. All right. We have IPOs to find out about tomorrow. So make sure you come to the stream tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Monday to Thursday. And we have a bunch of IPOs here for us to go over. At least one, two, three IPOs here that look interesting. Well, really only 2 IPOs here that look interesting. So we're gonna deep dive into them, see what they do, what they're about. Do they make money? Do they not make money? Are they growing year to year or not? So all those variables will be very important to see if these IPOs are gonna give us some possible trade opportunities. And I am a self-proclaimed IPO expert because I haven't lost a single IPO trade till date in my trading career. So I am very excited for those IPOs coming up on July 18th. But we'll do our research on them tomorrow, July 17th, 8 o'clock. Make sure you tune in. And ladies and gentlemen, That is all she wrote for today's stream. Once again, check out my Linktree link. It's in the description on YouTube or in the chat on Twitch or on Twitter if you're watching me. I'll actually post it again. Check out all my links, social media, affiliate sponsors. Would mean the world to me if you use my link to buy these softwares instead of somebody else's. All right? You love Prad more than anybody else, right? So use these links if you want to buy these softwares. If you don't want to buy them, I understand. But if you do, use my link. And also my code. Use code PRAD15. Time for some chess. Hopefully today goes better than yesterday, huh? You know what the problem yesterday was? You know what the problem yesterday was? I didn't have Dieter's music in my ear. That's what the problem was. Puzzle time. Puzzle time. Tactical angles. I need to fight the tactical angles. Tactical angles. I need to find the tactical angles. I was wondering if that was the move or not. I was like, that looks way too easy. But, bring in that Staples button. That was... Do you guys know what Staples is? Do you guys have Staples in America? Do you guys have Staples? Okay, so you guys know what that was easy is, right? Okay. I was wondering if that's like a Canadian company and you guys have like something else, like what do you call the Office Shack or something, right? That's what Staples was like known previously. Yo, you want to go to the Office Shack or the Radio Shack? All right, you guys have Staples. That was easy. Events of yesterday, surreal. You were winning 2 times and gave the game away each time. Well, thank you for, recounting those events from yesterday. Office Depot. That's what it was. Office Depot. Hey, see? I know a couple things. Radio Shack. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. But my mind not that big enough yet to do that. Okay, figure that one out. White to move. Black to move. Okay, got that. Black to move. I saw this guy on the bus today playing chess, but he was playing puzzles, and I asked him, does he play ranked? And he said, no, he doesn't play ranked, he just plays puzzles. What a loser. All right. So not bad on the puzzles today. Actually pretty good on the puzzles today. Feeling confident. Let's get this win, chat. Let's get back above 500. Come on now. Let's get back above 500. We got Dieter music in the ears. Gonna go here? No, right? Because then I'll just do this. Yeah. But I'll do that for now. Because if he does do this, then I can do this. But I can kind of trap him into this. Right. Okay. Diner, music. You do weird shit when you go silent? Fuck do you mean, boy? Fuck you talking about, boy? Now hold up. What am I supposed to do when this guy does this? Do I move him here? I forget. I don't have to stop this, don't I? Castle this way or castle this way? I'm thinking castle that way because this opens up this file here. And that is that room right there. Right? He wouldn't do that. He's not that stupid, is he? If I go here, I'm kind of trapped in a way, so I don't really want to do that. I'll take this. I'll take that. And then if he comes this way, I can take this. And if he comes this way, I can take that. Alright. So take this. You do this, I have this. Nice. Is that even defended? I'm about to win the game here. What's stopping me from winning the game? I win. I was doubting it. I was doubting it a little bit too much. I was like, what's stopping me from winning the game here? Like, I was doubting it too much. Okay, let's go, chat. Woo! What'd I tell you? Diner music. That's the only thing that was the component that was missing yesterday. Diner music, baby. Diner music. Let's go. That's all we needed. That's all we needed, right? Clean like a whistle. You know what? Let's play another one because ah, fuck, I'm gonna lose this one. Let's play another one. Fuck it. We feel good. We feel good about ourselves. Let's play it. Oh, this guy's from Saudi Arabia. Hello, Habibi. Habibi. Oh, he actually responded. Salam alaikum. Is this racial appropriation? Is this I'm getting canceled, aren't I? You know Arabic better than me. Walaikum salam. He would think you're right. I mean, he's having fun. He likes what I said. Yalla binha. What does that even mean, bro? Yalla. I know what yalla means, but yalla binha. What is a binha? Yalla baby. Alright, this is I need to get this here. But buddy over here is blocking me. If I go here, he has this. I take, and then I take. I'm in a winning state here. I'm in a winning position, my friend. Take it and go. Look at my position on this board right now. Mashallah, what a board. Oh my lord. I protect him now. Protect my knight, bishop. Why would you do that, you fucking weirdo? Why would you do that? You're such a weirdo. This kid's a weirdo. Whatever. What's going on? Why can't I move this? Oh, that's right. Let's see if he falls for it. Oh, he does. That's an easy win, man. This guy's just handing me the game. Let's not get too cocky, because we know what happens when that happens. Let's not get too cocky, because we know what happens when that happens. You really want to trade? Buddy, if you trade me... Oh, he can't! Check! Trade! Bang! Oh, 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 I'm so good at this game! Oh, I'm so good at this game! Oh, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Dieter music! Yeah, I'm playing Dieter music when I'm day trading now. That's it. No other music when I'm day trading. Dieter music. This or that? Free piece. Free piece. Free piece. Take the free piece. And then we can take that free piece too. 3-piece with the soda. I'll take that free piece too. I mean, you just offered me everything. Well, that's sad. I need to bring this guy back. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. He lives. Okay, we got a little too cocky there, Habibi. A little too cocky, Habibi. Hey, he's protecting that. I'm not worried about that. Let's do this, because if he does this, I can take this and that's still protected either way. That's protected that way. Okay, protect, and that way I get a free trade of the pawn. I take his pawn off the board. I have a straight line of sight over there. And if I really need to protect this, I can bring this up here and then move that there. But the problem is if he move, oh, he can't move that there. Okay, I mean, if you want to come here, I'm more than happy to trade. Oh wait, I lose 2 pieces for 1. This is not good. I lose this, and I'll lose this for this piece. This is not a good trade, actually. This is not a good trade. But can I fork here? I can fork here. No, I can't, but I'll die if I fork. If I fork, he'll come down and just kill me. That doesn't really work. I can pull back here, I die. I can pull back here, I'll live. Here, I live. I'll just go here. I'll just go here. Huh. That's gonna die. So what's more important, this or this? The answer is this, obviously. Right? I have to sacrifice the knight. These are where critical mistakes start to come into play, chat. Critical mistakes. Now I'm gonna lose more pieces. I'm gonna lose this or this. He's just gonna come straight down. Oh wait, I can take that. No, then I'll lose a piece. If I go here, I check him. He steps 1 over. I take this. He comes here. This is a major loss. Check. I lose this. Bring this guy here. Oh my god, what am I doing? I lose my knight and my whole game goes upside down, eh? I lose my queen and my whole game goes upside down, bro. Oh my god, this was such a bad throw. Yeah, I know. I'm still up 1 point. No, we're dead even. Dead even. Oh shit. What a game. We should not have played another one. What is this game? Is this guy mentally stable? Is this guy okay? Is this guy okay? Huh? Huh? How the fuck do I do this? Yeah, right. Fuck you, buddy. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. He should have taken the draw when I offered it to him. Buddy thought he could offer me the draw when I'm in the winning spot. He should have taken the draw when I offered it to him. I was giving him mercy, giving him a draw. I was showing him mercy. Fuck out of my game, pussy. Go back to the lobby. Go back to the lobby. Bye-bye. Go back to the lobby. Yalla, habibi. Yalla, yimshi, quickly. Yalla. Get out of here. Whew. That was a good days of work right there. Good days of chess gaming. Our 2 losses from yesterday, we made up with 2 wins from today. Back above 500. Green day on the market. We're gonna bag it tomorrow on the market again. So ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time to roll in the Dieter music outro. Time to wish you guys a great market tomorrow. Let's make this money, baby. Let's make this money. Have a great night, whatever's left of it. I know I take out a pretty good chunk of your night. I appreciate all of you come by and spend the last hour or so of your night watching me, hanging out with me instead of you know, I don't know, hanging out with your wife or your girlfriend or someone more special. It means a lot to me that you take that time out of your day to come watch me. So appreciate you. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. You know, we stream Monday to Thursday 8 p.m. and Sunday 6 p.m. TraderPrad will be back. It's time for me to head out though. Time for me to eat some food, call it a night, maybe play some games here and there. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Have a good night. Have an even banger trading session tomorrow. Good night, people. Peace! As it get destroyed, get ready for trade off get ready for the watch list for tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna bring in my big screen over here, back to another brand new week of After the After Hours with your host TraderPrad. I'm doing great. Hopefully you guys are joining me on that great side. Markets are moving around. Might just be a risk on type of day, so let's see what happens. 8 o'clock tomorrow. As you guys know, we do the stream Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. Shout out to my affiliate sponsors, Benzinga, Trade Ideas, the #1 scanner to go to, Trader Sync, promo code down below, promo code PRAD15 to get 15% off. I will catch you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock, same time, same place. Until then, TraderPrad out. Adios.